Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dangeles, and welcome back to episode number 49 of Constructing Los Dangeles Season 2. Guys, what is up? I'm back today in the city, ready to continue to make some progress. Last couple episodes, I've been working on the oil rig. We're taking a step back from that today. Today, I am actually going to be working down here on the college campus. So we have 3 buildings right now. Actually, if you count the frat house, we have 4 buildings on the college campus. So today, I would like to start adding a 5th. Get that going, and just take a status update on the campus because I haven't been down there in a little while. I've been working more in the northern areas of the world, so we're going to take a look and see what needs to be improved. I've expanded the maps out a little bit here just to kind of start to mark some of this uncharted territory, and what I've found is that there's a massive mountain range running right down through here on the southeastern side of the city, and that's going to be something that's going to be a little bit tricky to build around. Probably just not going to even build like anywhere near that. It's just, I don't know what happened to seeds in Minecraft, you know? It seems like post 1.9, Minecraft seeds have just been kind of trash. There's just so many like ugly snow mountains. There's like no, normal plains biomes anymore. You just can't find them. So right here we have some like hilly forest in between. So this is prime real estate that I'm going to be trying to work on. But I want to get a nice idea of why the college campus is going to expand, because obviously we have the coastline running through here. This is going to be a bridge, so the college campus probably won't go anywhere past like where I'm kind of flowing my cursor right now, back up towards this way, up against this river is probably about as far as it's going to go. I need a student center, library, cafeteria, what do they call it, dining hall, and some more houses is what I need for the campus. What other updates do we got? Oh yeah, over here as well, the ocean expands outward, but there's also another mountain range down here. I didn't get a chance to fill it all in, but there is more mountains towards the west. So there's kind of like a valley in between, like where the campus is. So that works out pretty well. So that's a good spot for that. Everything else right now is kind of a mess, and seriously needs to be fixed. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to use World Painter for a lot of this area of the city that's really just not a very seamless transition to the PC world, which has been an extreme challenge trying to get. It's just unnatural. It's unnatural building because there's just these like these lines that just cut across, and just the biome shifts, and it's very hard to work around. So I've been trying my best, and Danville's obviously going to get taken out. We're getting rid of Danville, so that's the update. Let's go ahead and fly down to the campus and get started. All right, I'd like to make the student center an L shape, so I'm going to start it over here and run it actually around the corner. There'll be a back entrance along the college lawn, so that's what I'm going to do. As far as, like I said, I was going to start building a new mansion soon. I'm going to still do that. I still plan on doing that. However, that spot that I was talking about with those mountain ranges has been kind of a problem, because that's actually where I was planning on working on that. So I mean, I might have to find a new spot for it now to build like my new, my new residential area of the world is what I want to add soon. So I might have to find a new spot for that. Either that or just kind of get rid of the mountains, which I would prefer not to do. So we'll have to see how it all comes together. I'm going to teach myself World Painter soon. It's honestly like inevitable. I need to learn because I need to download it, and I need to learn, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this work without, making like major changes to the surrounding biomes, because I'm not seeing any way to make this work in terms of the transition from the Xbox 360 world to the PC server. So it's really going to be something that is probably going to require some world painting. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's like a program for Minecraft that lets you like make major changes to a city or to a world, basically, not like specifically a city. You can create your own biomes. You can basically just make your own map, essentially, on like a high level design standpoint. And that's something that I'm probably going to need to do. I would love to kind of make the oceans a little bit more seamless and make some more plains biomes that I could build on without having to worry about huge mountains in the way. And then I can actually build mountains where I want to build mountains, you know what I mean? Instead of having to kind of work around that. I think that's going to be nice. So I'm gonna learn that eventually. That I want to learn that this summer. That's something that is definitely a plan of mine, because it's inevitable. I need to fix this world. It's so broken right now, and I'm not happy about it. But anyway, guys, enough with the negativity. All right, today I'm working on a student center for the college campus. I'm gonna get started basing it off of my school a little bit. There's like 4 student centers at my school. I went to a big college, so it's not. I'm gonna try to like do like a mix and match of all of them, and kind of create something here. So we'll see, you know, what I can come up with today. I'm gonna start just, you know, I'm gonna start it today, get the front of it put in, and see where it goes from there. And then next episode, I'm gonna work towards. I think next episode's gonna be 50. So I'm gonna be doing a 10-minute post-com. And I'm gonna be starting to work on a mansion. I need to find the spot for it, so I'm gonna have to do some off-camera work on that front. But today I want to get started on another part of the campus since I haven't worked on it in a little while, and this is one of the more promising builds right now in progress on the server. So I would like to kind of continue working on it and not completely ignore it. But we got to make this maybe 1 block taller here. All right, so I'm starting off with some pillars, and then I'm going to have the entrance kind of in between these. And I'm going to have a part of the building kind of running across that. Now I made it too tall. I can't get the right lining here. Okay, so I'm going to take some sandstone across and connect it. I think sandstone's texture might have been slightly modified in the most recent update of the City Advanced. I might be wrong about that, honestly. It's a little bit hard to tell, but let's see. How tall is that going to be right there? That's probably a little bit too tall here. Let's make this 2 blocks right here. And I'm actually going to make it 2 blocks, then remove the first layer that I added. So we'll get started with the front of the build today. Guys, I have a question of the day to answer. I'm actually just going to get to that right here, right now. So today's question of the day is coming from my man No Name. He's like the jellyfish from SpongeBob. He just doesn't have a name. I'm telling you guys, that's a proper screenshot right there. He literally does not have a name. So we're gonna call him No Name, and his question is, will you buy the new Xbox One X, and what are your thoughts on cross-platform play on Minecraft? So if you guys are unaware, E3 happened. Lots of interesting news got released for Minecraft that I wasn't expecting any of this, but some pretty insane details were announced, including shaders mod coming to console Minecraft, which might just be enough to get me back on there. That's going to be awesome. I saw some screenshots of the shaders. It looks fantastic. Looks like there's going to be a new builders texture pack as well on console coming soon. I heard we're getting servers in some capacity. All we need now is shareable maps on Xbox One, which I think we'll be getting. Since it is cross-platform, I imagine there's going to be shareable servers. So, I mean, that might just be enough to get me back onto Xbox, guys. I mean, there's no way of knowing just yet, but I wouldn't mind moving back if all those features actually did happen. Servers, downloadable maps, and shaders. That would be enough to bring me back. So, you know, let's hope for the best here. I'm very excited, actually, and the shaders, I believe, are only available on Xbox One X because of the 4K technology that console offers. And obviously, you're going to need that 4K technology to run shaders on console. That's kind of what made this whole thing possible. Never thought we were going to get shaders on console, so I got to admit, I'm pretty happy about it. I'm going to go ahead and get some sandstone slabs. I'm also going to use smooth sandstone instead of regular sandstone. I think it'll just look a little bit better. So we're going to get 24-2 here as the set position. But yeah, I'm very excited about it. I actually will be buying an Xbox One X for more than just the shaders mods. I also need like a bigger hard drive space because literally my Xbox One right now is completely full. There's no space on it, and like there's going to be more games coming out like Call of Duty World War II and Star Wars Battlefront and PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds that I want to try, and those games are going to require a lot of gigabytes of space that I don't have on my day one console that I'm using. So I have no issues with upgrading. I think that's going to be really cool. It is a little expensive, definitely very expensive, you know. We'll see whether or not it's worth it. It's too early to tell, but I have to admit I am excited. As far as the cross-platform play, very interesting how they're doing it. Sony has no involvement in it. Obviously, Microsoft owns Minecraft. Sony and Microsoft are very well-known rivals. So it appears that Sony isn't buying the whole Microsoft Minecraft hype, and they're just backing on out. So if you're a PS4 Minecraft player or a PS3 Minecraft player, you might be out of luck soon, which is unfortunate. Same thing goes for Xbox 360. They're going to stop updating the game, which is fine because they should. If you're still playing on Xbox 360, you know, unless it's the only console you have, you really should be upgrading to Xbox One at this point. That being, you know, it's been out for like what, 3 years now. So that's kind of my take on it. I'm pretty excited actually for the new updates and stuff. I think it's going to be a great change to the game. And if, again, like I said, if there are downloadable content on Xbox One and you can kind of put it up for download for the PC version, or not the PC version, the Pocket Edition version and Windows 10 version, and as well as other Xbox One players, I might just do that. So that's going to be exciting. Hopefully that comes to fruition. I know that the shaders and the servers are confirmed, but I didn't get a chance to see if the shareable maps are confirmed, which I imagine since it's cross-platform play, that will become possible. I'm just hoping. As far as, you know, PC Minecraft is going to be taking a back seat. I think it's crazy. PC Minecraft is a Java based game, right? Whereas the games that are on console, the Windows Edition and the Pocket Edition, those are a different coding language. So they're not really that compatible in any way. So there's never going to be like cross-platform between console and the Java version, which is what I'm playing right now. So that's unfortunate. However, I think there's still definitely a lot of room for optimism, especially console players. You know, I'm still a console player at Minecraft, so any improvements that console gets, I'm going to be happy about. And it's definitely going to be improving a lot. So that was a long-winded answer. All I can say is I'm excited about it. I'm hoping for the best. Alright guys, here's what I got so far. Alright, so what I'm going to do is start to add this front entrance here. I'm going to get a lining of the sandstone running through here first. Going to add some glass. It's going to look real solid. Let's take a look here. So let's see, how tall is this going to be right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Let's go ahead and get this filled in here with some glass. What is glass's number? 20. That's one that I haven't memorized. I've memorized probably a solid 50 IDs, and glass has not been one of them at this point in time. We'll get there soon, I suppose. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this block put in here. Let's do a set 20. Oh, crap. And by set 20, I meant let's do a set 2. And by set 2, I meant let's do a set 1. Alright, there we go. Third time's the charm. Now we got it. Okay, so one thing I'm going to do, this is entirely too tall. Entirely too tall. It does not need to be this tall. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this right here. I'm going to go out to about here and just take a quick little position 2. I'm going to make sure that this is position 1. I'm going to go ahead and cut this. And I'm going to drop down a few blocks and paste it. And that is significantly better, not quite as tall. Perfect. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this front door put in. We're going to go 3 blocks off the edge and open up a 3 by 3 space. Same thing on this side. So I'm wondering, there's one thing I might do is actually build like a food court in here and then also have a dining hall. That's what a lot of schools have. They have like a food court and then a dining hall, including my school. So that'll probably work out pretty nicely if I do something like that. As far as this is concerned, I was thinking that I was going to grab some light, should I get some white hardened clay? That'll do. And start to build around this. So if you guys are wondering, you know, where's 1.12? You know, why don't you have concrete yet? Why don't you have the terracotta blocks just yet? I'm waiting for Optifine to come out on 1.12 first. And Optifine, in case you guys aren't aware, it's my ability to zoom. It helps with FPS. It's just a really elite program. So I'm going to wait until Optifine is released officially for PC Minecraft before I actually do the server conversion to 1.12 because it is available. I can upgrade to 1.12. I'm just going to wait a little bit longer to get that going because I think it'll be better if I have Optifine. Optifine just does so much for everything. So I want to. I'm just gonna wait for that, and then we'll proceed as normal with 1.12. And we've already got some textures as well for that, so it should be quite nice. All right, so this block in the middle, I'm gonna put some Danville's anvils, of course, and we'll do something like that. I was thinking about writing like ULD here, but I know Minecraft font is kind of funky if you don't do it right. So I think I'll probably just pass on that. All right, and then of course this design here is actually going to continue. So let's go ahead and try to grab these blocks here. I'm gonna take it to right here, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a stack. We're gonna stack this too. Hopefully this doesn't go too far. Okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I should probably, hold on. Let me undo that. Let's do this better. We're gonna go from right here, stack this to here, and then go that direction. That's better. Okay, that's what I want. Gotta get rid of those leaves now, the imaginary leaf placeholder blocks. So that's going to continue down. And actually, this is a great spot for it because I don't want it to go any further past right here. So this can be the edge of this side of the build. So we can kind of get rid of that perimeter, placeholder rectangle for planning purposes. Get rid of that now. Fill that up and in. We'll fill that one in as well. Yes, this is what I want. And I'm going to have a parking garage underneath of this part. So that's going to be kind of cool. So there's not going to be a ton of, there's going to be like a second floor up here for like offices, like administrative offices for the campus. Parking garage underneath of here, which I think is going to be cool. And then over here, like the building will continue and like snake around this corner here. So this is going to be a very unique styled building. I think it's going to be awesome though when it's more built out. So let's continue here for a little bit further for this episode. I'm gonna at least try to get the layout for this parking garage built today. That would be awesome to get that going here. So let's go ahead and get rid of some of these placeholder blocks. We'll scrap all of these, get rid of them. I'm sick of looking at them. Get them out of here. Okay. So as far as the parking garage is concerned, we're gonna need some stone. We're gonna need some stone brick stairs. We're going to need some stone slabs and some stone brick slabs. If I can find those off the top of my hotbar here. I don't even see them. Let's type out a little bit. All right, let's just type in slab. How about that? There we go. Now we're good. All right, so in here I'm going to have two entrances. Entrance number 1 is going to be, let's do it right here. Here is entrance numero uno to this parking garage. We already have some gray wool down here. That's pretty interesting. I don't know what that's doing there. I must have done like a little boo-boo or something. A boo-boo. I made a mistake or something. I don't know. Let's go ahead and run this down. Connect this across here. All right, and then of course we're gonna open this up 7 blocks like I do. Right here. Run this down. Set 0. Open it on up. We'll see. We will see. 35.7. That's one of the ones I got locked down. We might honestly even switch out all the roads on LD for the concrete blocks potentially, because it actually is concrete, right? So that would probably make some sense. We'll see what happens once we actually get 1.12 unlocked here for PC. It is so bizarre. I'm living in like the Minecraft Bizarro world right now. When it comes to like, I can't believe that blocks are out on console now. Like for all the time that I was building on console, this kind of frustrates me actually thinking about this. All the time that I spent building on console when console was so far behind PC, and now right when I switched to PC Minecraft, all of a sudden console is ahead of PC in terms of the blocks. Okay, in terms of the very, very key to understand in terms of the blocks, because as far as features are concerned, PC Minecraft still annihilates console Minecraft in terms of mods and other magical things like what I just did right there, filling in blocks without even having to place them. But it's still like it is kind of grinds my gears a little bit. I spent like 3 years building LD, like with like outdated blocks and all this stuff. Second I leave, boom, we're in business. It's funny. Who knows? Maybe one day I will return to console with this world. You know, like I said, guys, at the beginning of the video, if we're getting shaders, servers, and downloadable worlds, that is going to be a real tough decision to make on whether I should sacrifice world edit for those features, because, you know, as a console player at heart, I am very, very biased towards console in all ways. So I would love to move back if it became if it got to a point where it was competitive, you know what I mean? Because right now it's really just not competitive in terms of like my building process, because it takes so much longer to get stuff done. And trust me, I know. Built an entire city on 360. All right, so let's go ahead and that's not what I want to do. That is just simply not what I want to do. There we go. And now, okay, put it back in the right hand. There we go. I know I'm left-handed, but like, geez. Wait, can I actually, like, do it? No. that would have been cool if I could just leave the wand in my other hand. All right. Let's get this last part done here. Let's do some stone slabs running across here. Okay. This is the last straw. I promise you guys, when 1.12 comes out and I update this server, I'm going to add a plugin to get rid of the mobs, and I'm going to add a plugin. Well, actually, that's really the only plugin I need. Oh, well, warps. I need warps now. The world is starting to expand quite a bit outside of the initial frame, so yeah, I'm going to need some warps, especially to get over to that damn military base. That thing's like 1,000 blocks away from downtown of the city. You know, that's a hike getting out there, so gonna have to make some warps to get out there for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Okay, so the parking garage, we have 2 entrances. As far as this is concerned, I'm gonna just simply set this to stone, and I'm gonna put some nice shrubbery features in the middle of that. And I'm not gonna do, you know, just that. You know, I'll probably gonna do something else there, maybe some like trees or something, but we'll leave that as a placeholder right now. In fact, I'll do the same thing over here. Gotta love the City Texture Pack Advanced leaves though, with how bushy they are. It's fantastic. All right, okay. So now let's go ahead and open some of this up here, and let's go ahead and just kind of create just a little bit of this parking garage here, just so we have something to look at. There we go. Let's go ahead and create this and turn it into the block that I want, which is 35.7. Just like that, we got it. So parking garage under there. It's not going to be a big parking garage by any stretch, but it'll be a faculty staff parking garage. You know, obviously students are going to try to poach the spots. Trust me, I know. But that'll be a nice faculty parking garage underneath of, it's not really a parking garage, more of a lot, just so happens to be underneath of a, you know, part of the building. But the rest of the building is going to expand this direction. So it'll go down probably to about, just to give you guys a reference for the next time I work on this here, because we're getting ready to wrap up today's video. So just as a reference, this is going to continue down probably, I would say, not quite the length of the build that I've done so far. Maybe a little bit further than that, and it's going to run down that way. I would like to have another entrance from the college lawn, like I said at the beginning of the video. And this looks like really similar to part of the student center at my school. So I'm going to start to expand on that and add other elements to it later on. But this is a nice start. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. I'm going to be back for part 50 next time. And that's going to be a post-com episode. I'm going to get started on some new things as well. We have a lot of open-ended projects right now on LD, which, is basically the same as Season 1. So eventually it'll all get, detailed and built out, which is great. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. And if you did, drop a like. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.